South Africa now, and the country has launched a new national water and sanitation master plan to ensure future water supply. The plan, in part, is a response to the impacts of global warming and climate change. Some parts of South Africa recently emerged from one of the worst droughts in history. The popular tourist city of Cape Town almost ran completely dry after it missed 2 normal rain seasons. Experts are now warning that South Africa will run out of clean drinking water in 10 years. Sumitra Naidu has this story.
The average South African uses 273 litres of water per day. This is 100 litres more than the global average. South Africa is a water-scarce country. By 2030, it will suffer a 3 billion litre deficit.
We want a national plan of water and sanitation because this crisis is exacerbated by climate change. Remember, it's a crisis of success of democracy. In South Africa, the infrastructure that is there was created for only 13% of the people. Now you've got 100% of the people sourcing water from the same sources.
There's close to 900 water treatment facilities across the country. Many are old and in need of maintenance, but they're critical in efforts to ensure water security. This is Cape Town's Bellville wastewater treatment facility.
If you don't manage wastewater itself, you don't bring it into a sort of a network, where you can manage it effectively in that. You're going to have situations where that waste, that human waste, is going to be all over the show, which means it's going to have hygiene impacts, it's going to have environmental impacts, and if it has those type of impacts, you bring them together and you're going to find also you're going to have negative environmental, economical impacts.
Over 1 million people access the 20 megalitres of water from this plant. While the water is not safe to drink, it can be used for irrigation, machinery and construction. This limits the pressure on available clean drinking water. South Africa is the 30th driest country in the world. Ethiopia and Chad are listed in the top 3 water-scarce countries globally. Experts and industry role players recently gathered in Cape Town to share knowledge and cooperate on plans to limit the impacts of declining water sources.
In Ghana, we have the rural water system and then the urban water system. And the rural water system ranges between 62.3%, whilst the urban ranges within 70%. We're doing so much, but I think we need to do more.
You link action and you create the enabling environment. There is a monitoring system which gives the feedback and allows for replanning, reallocation of funds, and Rwanda is one of those countries which apply performance management.
Water shortages are already being felt in some parts of South Africa as drought conditions persist, and urgent response is needed to prevent a full-blown crisis. Sumitra Naidu, CGTN, Cape Town, South Africa.